The global economy has long relied on standards, regulations, metrology, and accredited conformity assessment services to support trade. This is by ensuring that consumers, businesses, and regulators procuring these goods and services get what they expect.
In our changing world, challenges and considerations, ranging from the increasing complexity of supply chains to cybersecurity, emerging technologies and growing consumers' consciousness about sustainability are requiring industry to adapt.
Accreditation is essential for meeting changing industry requirements and supporting sustainable development goals. World Accreditation Day 2023 will demonstrate how national and global quality infrastructure are adapting to advances in technologies, consumer behaviors, and business models.
Product integrity is under greater security than ever before. The risk of exposure for brand owner is increasing for many reasons. This includes increasing complexity of supply chain and regulatory diversity, geographic factors disrupting the sourcing of raw materials, new concerns related to cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, data protection, fraud of end products authentically, and consumer consequences about the sustainability. Additional transparency enabled by technology and communication networking in transforming the way trust won and lost.
Standards, metrology, and accreditation form the basis for global trade by reducing transaction costs and creating universal reference points. They act as a trust indicator, allowing goods and services to move between economies without requiring additional testing, inspection, certification, validation, or verification in the importing economy. They are also increasingly used across a wide range of policy areas to support regulation, including technical product safety, good governance, climate change, energy, fair markets, and public confidence. Organizations like the World Trade Organization, UNIDO, and the OECD suggest that greater implementation of international standards in national frameworks and compliance with them will promote regulatory conformity worldwide. The usage of the standard is on the rise, with a 20% increase, totaling 1,725,754 businesses having accredited certification to management system standard in 2021 when compared to the previous year. Furthermore, the number of accredited laboratory and inspection bodies rose to 88,600 and 14,000 respectively in 2022.
The COVID-19 pandemic has presented new risks and challenges in global supply chains, forcing businesses to be more resilient and agile as they face labour and/or raw material shortages, inflationary pressures, and shifts in their supply chains. The pandemic also led to an increased use of remote auditing and assessment techniques within the conformity assessment community. A survey by ISO, ILAC, and IF showed that 91.5% of respondents agreed that remote techniques could provide a stimulus to new audit, assessment, and evaluation processes. The use of sensors, data feeds, artificial intelligence, and many other factors will see auditing evolve and develop further towards what is called smart quality infrastructure.
The adoption of new technologies is increasing, with digitalization having raised the global GDP by almost 10% in the past decade. However, we see new threats and challenges for example, like cybercrime, counterfeiting, that have increased exponentially, costing the global economy more than $1 trillion in 2021. The emergence of artificial intelligence, AI, and blockchain has seen the development of multiple standards and new protocols. But the regulatory uncertainty and the lack of trust and confidence from the users are the biggest barriers to adoption. Governments and organizations around the world are starting to explore these technologies, and accreditation and accredited conformity assessment activities are already delivering confidence in different goods and services around the world that use these technologies, blockchain and AI and others. For example, we have the standard, the 27001, the ISO IEC 27001, which identifies and manages risks for the businesses that use data that is stored electronically.
Consumers are increasingly concerned about the origins and sustainability of their purchases, and assurance schemes have sprung up to counter these concerns. However, it's become increasingly apparent that these schemes underperform. Standards can help organizations adopt more eco-friendly practices. Accredited conformity assessment can provide assurance that organizations are meeting requirements and fulfilling claims, from the laboratory testing of air, water, and soil pollution, to the inspection of ship recycling, to ISO 14001 environmental management system certifications that requires that an organization consider all environmental issues relevant to operations, including pollution, climate change, mitigation and adaptation, and resource use and efficiency. In many parts of the world, certification schemes ensure that manufactured products are protected by their geographic region, thereby providing consumers with confidence in the origin and quality of their purchases. Ethical trading and responsible sourcing certification gives consumers the reassurance that they seek and the workers the protection that they deserve.
Transparency enabled by technology and communications networks is transforming the way trust is won and lost. The increasing number of assurance schemes to address areas such as environmental, social, and governance performance is causing confusion, accusations of greenwashing, and differences between stakeholder expectations and realities. While accredited conformity assessment provides a clear indication of trust, the conformity assessment industry continues to take steps to evolve in line with industry needs. For example, IAF CertSearch is a global database of accredited management system certifications, providing a single source of truth that makes it harder for those issuing fraudulent certificates. Accredited conformity assessment is also being deployed to ensure the integrity of peer review systems, such as online ratings.
While standards and accreditation have had a positive impact on trade, both within and across borders, there is a need for continued evolution to meet changing industry requirements and to support our future trading systems.
Under the umbrella of ILAC and IAF, accreditation is supporting national and global quality infrastructure in adapting to advances in technology, changes in consumer behavior and regulatory environment, new trust mechanism, and changing business model.